Welcome back, guys. Just doing a garden update. It's been 106 degrees today here where we are, and here is the survival garden. It's looking beautiful. So, how you feeling about it, Steve?
Pretty good. See this cucumber?
Oh yeah.
That'll be the first cucumber
Wow.
we eat this year. There's another one
Look at
upstairs.
that.
We got a
Boom.
zucchini and we got a maga squash already. And then, like I said, every day I just go out there and I pull off one or two leaves off all the plants and get this massive salad that feeds 3 people for 2 days, basically. There's bees. Gotta have bees in here.
Yeah, and didn't you get some praying mantises too?
I did get some praying mantises.
That's cool.
Gotta keep Ingo away from the bees because
He'll eat him and get stung.
he does.
Ingo? I thought you called him Ego. Ego. Pure ego.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? He's a good dog.
I had to come in here and spray everything off like 3 times a day just to cool it down. I really need
Wow.
to run this hose right here.
Yeah.
I put some little sprinkler heads up so we can like flood this area.
Mist.
Look at this plant. Look at
Wow. Did you move these here recently, or they
No,
were
they've
here?
been here. They just kind of started going a little tar.
Wow. I mean, I haven't been here in maybe 4 days.
It's a good tomato. Almost June. It's pretty good for here. This plant's gonna be a beast. I mean, it is gonna be a beast. Might have to start changing it to go this way. This whole ceiling is gonna be green. The coyotes took off above your head. Straight up. So I'm gonna train him to go around. He's just gonna go around and get stuck to all this.
It's so cool how they grab onto stuff.
Yeah, the tendrils. Go back up in there.
What do we got in here?
And you can see how I do this stuff. I'll grill it until it kind of starts to bolt, and then I kind of fold it in there and let the seeds still mature and dry off. And a lot of times they'll just fall back in there, and I'll rip the plant off and regrow it. You know, the turnip, the kale, and the kale. Just like sprinkle, even all this stuff, just sprinkle a bunch of seeds in and water it and let it grow. Clones are doing good.
Oh yeah.
Those are gonna get moved to the other property. We
The
gotta get one
medicine,
more over there.
the food, the survival garden, man, it's looking beautiful.
I
So,
used to see the ladies. The ladies have grown. They're over 10 feet. That one is. We gotta get a tape measure out.
so what do you want to tell people, like, that they can do this themselves too? I mean, right? All you need is a slab of, you were saying earlier,
If
concrete,
all you
and
had was concrete, you could just build a little. Because I don't think anyone's gonna go on their roof. These are. I mean, I can fix the roof myself, so I'm not really that concerned about it. And I plan on growing food here for a long time. So, once again, I wasn't concerned about putting a hole in my roof. Once you learn the process, you know the process of putting a roof. It's really not there. It wasn't. It's worth the real estate that I have because I don't have any flat real estate. And even though this is a pitched roof, I could put wood in here and I could make things flat and I could cover the. I could cover up the. The holes that you can see that how the PVC gets screwed down. This is just a cap that's screwed into a 2x4, and there's some 2x4 screwed down, so it doesn't leak into the ceiling because of the greenhouse that's on top of it.
right?
And when I remove it one day or leave it, who knows? There's no reason to remove it unless I want to move.
You can patch the holes.
Basically patch the holes or
Yeah.
just throw a new roof on it in about 5 or 6 hours.
Well, these are
Yeah.
considered a 15-year comp roof, 15 to 20 year.
Yeah, but it was already old.
Yeah, so you can, right, so if you redid the same kind, they're not that, it's not that much.
This roof actually is going to get ripped off and it's going to be flat and it's going to be tilting this way
Yeah,
for the sun, the value of it. And I think this room that we're below right now has a lot of purposes, but I think it's going to end up being our crypto room because we had to move the trailer. And an issue with the neighbor.
mm-hmm.
So we moved the trailer and now we have nowhere to go our crypto mining. We have 2 other locations we're going to research. Then you got to get into heating costs and I don't know. But yeah, I mean, dirt soil, seeds, and containers. All you need to start something like this. And if you don't have dirt, or you don't want to get in there and dig up the dirt, or let's say you have a whole bunch of concrete, you can also do the 5-gallon buckets. If I had my choice, these would all be hooked into a 5-gallon bucket, and it would all be aquaponics, but you could imagine how much work that is.
Oh yeah.
Just getting, going up here and running a hose around is what I want to do next, just so I can turn it on during the super hot parts of the day and just kind of cool. It'll cool this place off to like 40 degrees in about 10 seconds. You see what's happening here? It's the weight of these. I'm pulling them down now. Yeah. So it pulled it down, but it still wants to go up. So these are just going to go out like this. They're going to go like all the way down to here, and they're going to be so many different. You're going to see these fruits coming out pretty soon.
Man, these are looking good. So, how soon do you think until you have pulling zucchinis off this? And this is aquaponics. I didn't show you guys, but plants that were planted at the same time, just in dirt with water, are way smaller than this. This is what the aquaponics system is. If you look at our first video, you can see when we did our first YouTube video. It says it's called Welcome. It shows you as we planted these things to where they are now. We're talking what, 3 weeks later.
Yeah,
they're massive,
there's
dude.
Fruit in there already. They just didn't get fertilized, and that's just more of a bee thing. The bees weren't really out, but recently with the blackberries right here, they really started to come out. So now they're pollinated. But you can see there's fruits. I pulled off a few that didn't. They just didn't make it.
Oh yeah, it is.
But they're getting big. These are massive plants. And they're going to continue all summer long.
Ah, that's awesome, man. Aquaponics really works, dude. They're getting some real food from this the nitrate, right? Or nitrite.
Well, yeah,
the nitrate.
These are cleaning it, taking the nitrates out and leaving. Nothing, basically, just cleaning it from ammonia and nitrate. See, these are little.
Why don't you leave those?
They weren't fertilized.
How do you know?
Because they wouldn't be looking like that. They would look like
this.
This one's been pollinated.
But you don't think those could get pollinated?
No. They don't. Once they get to like that, it's done. If this didn't get pollinated in a day or two, it's going to start wrinkling up with them, and it's just like it's just an energy hog. I should probably clean up some of the leaves inside here because you want the bees to be able to, like, if everything's covering it,
right,
and no one gets to see all these flowers. See, this is a male flower.
How can you tell that's a male flower?
Well, see the long stem on it.
Okay,
that's what makes it a male flower. This.
Okay.
Right. Let's find a female flower. Here's a female flower. See that? So it already has the fruit already on it, and then there's a flower here. So this is a female. This is a female that already flowered.
Gotcha. So it has the fruit on the female.
If it got pollinated today, this will kind of dry up and fall off, and this will turn into a fruit in about a week and a half.
The females have the fruit and the flower.
Right.
Okay.
And a flower.
And then the other ones that are just the stem with
it's just a stem with
a flower. That's a male.
And when it really gets going good, you can actually cut these off and throw these in your breakfast, fry them up.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're really good.
Cool, man. Well, it's looking good, man. I mean, aquaponics is the way to go. I mean, obviously, this isn't a mass production system,
Look at this.
but
so there's like a fruit, a fruit, a fruit, a fruit, a fruit, a fruit,
yep.
a fruit, a fruit.
Yep.
That's like, I don't know if they're all gonna get fertilized. I imagine they probably will. So that's just, they're not on the plants upstairs that get all the sun. They get plenty of sun up there. They just don't get this kind of nutrition and the oxygen always flowing across their roots.
Right.
All the power's out now.
And that's thanks to these little guys. Power's out right now, so normally there's water bubbles blowing through here and a circulation, but yeah.
And warmer.
Cool. So thanks for watching the video. We're gonna keep the updates coming, and stay tuned. We've got some really big videos coming out. We have gold hunt video. We're gonna be doing what are we gonna be pulling out of the river? Scuds. We're gonna do a video for that.
System right here to break down on the fish poop.
Yep. So there's multiple things that stay tuned for.
We got some praying mantises. He's eating too. Look, he's got like a
check it
some
out,
kind
dude.
of bug head in his mouth.
And that's what they're there for, right?
Yep, they're there for these bugs.
What's up, little alien?
Hopefully not each other.
Do they do that sometimes?
Well, if there's not a lot of bugs, they're gonna go after each other. I put some on the ladies upstairs here. Then
So stay tuned, and we'll keep more videos coming out of the same kind of stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Yeah, give us a like, subscribe, so you don't miss a video. All right, see you later.